I became a scout because in Sweden it's not Girl Scouts and Boy Scouts, it's just the Scouts, we're mixed. But I became a scout when I was 9, I think, after the World Scout Jamboree in Sweden. Because, well, the Scout movement got a lot of attention in the media and I was like, wow, that sounds so cool, I want to be one of them as well.
Yeah.
So that's my Scout story.
Yeah.
How about you?
I have been Scout since I was 8 years old.
Okay, awesome.
I'm kind of born into the Scouts. My mother is a Scout leader.
Yes, my mom was too.
But officially I've been a Scout since I was 8.
What kind of like take action kinds of things are you doing?
Elin, looking at you.
Yeah. Well, this summer we have a summer camp with Agenda 2030. So we have different goals, different days. Yeah.
And so, how are Scouts taking action? What does that look like?
Actually,
It truly depends
Of
on
course.
where in Sweden you're from
What are
and which organization, because the Scouts in Sweden, we're like one organization, but we have like 4 groups, kind of. Like the Swedish Scouts, the Sea Scouts, the Sober Scouts and the Christian Scouts. And
wow.
it depends on which group you're from. So I'm from the Sober Scouts and we have like, we always take the train and not like go by car or plane. So if we're going to like international camps in Europe, we take like the train or a bus, and it's always like they give you vegetarian food and stuff like that, but it's not like marching on the streets or demanding climate justice. And I think that we should do more of that.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Is that the culture in Sweden for people to get out on the streets and demand justice, or is that really not the culture in Sweden?
In Stockholm,
No, we have Greta. That's true.
we have Greta. So in Stockholm, it's quite big that people are demonstrating and speaking up. But in the smaller cities, it's a bit harder to participate in that kind of demonstration. But I want more of that. It would be cool.
Do you think young people, young Scouts would want to get involved?
I think so.
I think so too.
Yeah.
I work with a lot of young people, with a bunch of high school students.
Yeah.
And I find that young people, young people definitely want to do more. I just think they don't always know how.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
And that was, for me, like I wanted to take action for the climate for years, but never known how.
Yeah.
It's because I'm from a small town. We don't have that much like influence or organizations.
I'm from a town of 6,000 people. How big is your town?
Like I live in a village and we're 15.
15 people.
15 people.
Oh, that's
but
awesome.
like the closest town is like 30 kilometers away, and we're like, I don't know, 60,000 maybe.
So what do you all want to get out of COP?
Well, we want to like shake the Scout movement in Sweden awake, kind of. We want them to actively take action. We want Scouts in Sweden to see that we are here and feel like they too are important in the movement and that they can make a difference and make an impact.
Yes.
So we want to reach out to most of the Swedish Scout movement and show that we're here and that matters.